Picture this: an infinitely full hotel, quirky staff always ready to help at the drop of a hat, and an infinite amount of guests lining up to be given a room. Yes, infinite. But that shouldn't be any worry, because you are in the famous Hilbert's Infinite Hotel, where the infinite rooms are always infinitely booked, but also will always have a vacancy for its infinite guests. The infinite hotel paradox is a philosophical math problem created by a German mathematician, David Hilbert, that toys with the concept of infinity. This is how it starts. The infinite rooms are full, and it's still a long way to go before our hotel manager can clock out. Now, here comes a weary traveler, tired and looking for a place to stay. Our veteran manager refuses to turn away a valued guest, so he arranges a plan despite the rooms being booked. Ask all the guests to stay in the next room up. The guest in room number 1 moves to room number 2, and so it goes on. That way, a room ends up vacated for the new guest. The same happens when another group of 500 come in. You ask your guests to add 500 to their room number and move to the one that matches that. It might upset the awoken guests, but at least you managed to find a vacancy. But now another problem shows up. An infinite car just stopped outside, and its infinite number of guests are looking for a place to spend the night. Our manager thankfully won't back down from a challenge. So he devises a plan using the infinite amount of odd numbers. Ask the guests to move to room 2n, so room 3 moves to room 6, and so on, successfully vacating all the infinite odd-numbered rooms for his infinite guests. See here now, this works for a while until another infinite number of infinite busts show up. Now the manager is struggling with both vacancies and the shutdown of the hotel logging system. But unlike any other manager, he finds a way. Every bus is then given a prime number like 2, 3, 5, 7, and so on, which then becomes the power of the number of the seat of the passenger. Bus 11's passenger on the 4th seat is given room 4 to the 7th power, or room 4194304, which is a bit of a walk to reach, but at least you have room. Nonetheless, as he uses the prime numbers and the seats of the passengers, the problem of placing his infinite guests is once again quelled, and our manager is finally ready to clock out for the night. But this isn't actually to say that the infinite hotel is infinitely vacant. It's only countably infinite, which is a smaller counterpart of the other forms of infinity. But that's for another night. So if you ever find yourself looking for a place to stay, try your luck at Hilbert's Infinite Hotel, where the staff are always willing to play the rules of infinity to get you a room.